Welcome to France. That is the cruise ship that I was just on, and now we are on a ferry.
And this was a tender port, which means you had to get on a smaller boat to get to the port. So our boat was anchored in the middle of the ocean, and we got on like a ferry or a water taxi to actually get into, I think it's Cannes, France. I'm still saying it wrong, but this is me on the little water taxi. It was really pretty to see the coast of France this way, to be able to come up to it on a smaller boat. The bigger boats in the port are kind of overwhelming.
Okay, I made it to my excursion. I was so nervous because I woke up, got all ready, and I left my key card that controls the lights in my room, so then I had to go all the way back.
And now we are on a shuttle bus going to our next destination to catch the trolley and to go in the center of town. So we had some free time before we actually caught up with the train or trolley to go get food, shopping, explore. So our tour guide is telling us that right now, and then I make a dash for it to go get some treats. I get a pistachio croissant and some Lebanese dish before I get on the trolley. Okay, now I ditch my tour guide and I go explore on the other side of where everybody was, so I could at least see a little bit over here. And these statues, I don't know if you can see the men on the poles at the very top, but I actually seen something like that in Andorra, so it like drew me over there. And this was a little courtyard on the other side of the fountain, and it was absolutely beautiful. And then there's shopping and some food and restaurants closer to the center where I'm walking. Oh, it's so pretty. This is our first short. Okay, I have met back up with a tour now, and she was kind of confused on where we went, so we kind of like walked back and forth, but we ended up figuring it out. We crossed the road just to end up crossing it back, so this was fun. At least we got to see the beautiful ocean from this way. But yeah, they were a little confused about where we went. It was kind of cute. Okay, and there's our tour guide. She was actually really great, but we are approaching the water, and you could see parasailing, different boats, sailboats. There's people laying out, running. Oh gosh, I love the water so much. It was so neat to see France's like coastal line. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And we were on the wrong side of the road, so we had to go cross again, which is so cute and funny. I could have stayed here all day, to be really honest.
We just made a kind of a loop. We were at 5 minutes walking, and we were 15 minutes.
And you can actually see our trolley right now on the left side of the road. See it?
Yeah, we go up to the castle, no? Yeah. Okay, perfect. We'll have you stop for 10 minutes up there. That's fine. Make sure that everybody is not so far away, because after you stay up there. I know.
My head's
Okay, we are on the trolley now, and this is Cannes, France, and we are going into Nice. Nice? I believe it's pronounced Nice. But yeah, we are riding this trolley. It was about 30 minutes, I would say, up to the castle. It's like a lookout point, you guys will see. And yeah. Europe is so pretty and cool. So, and it was funny because we just rode this little trolley in the middle of the road all the way to a different town, and since it's a tourist spot, all the locals seem to get around it really well, but all the tourists were kind of confused about this little trolley coming through. Okay, I sped this part up because we are still just getting out of town, and the lookout is the best part of it, so I'm trying to get us there faster. It was really pretty though, and it was such a nice day. I got nice weather the whole entire time on my trip. Like, it did not rain one time, so I'm forever grateful and happy about that. Ooh, and this spot's really cool. That's pretty much what we'll see when we get up to the lookout, which we are coming closer to. And you can tell because the architecture starts to get more medieval castle-like, and this is a castle where we're going. Ah, it's literally so pretty. And you can walk around the castle grounds. That's why there's people walking everywhere. So that noise that we just heard was actually the waterfall that was at the top of where the castle is. I really want to go back to this area to explore more like on the land since I was on a cruise because it was so beautiful. Okay, we made it now to the top to see what this view is all about because everybody says it's great and this is my first time here, so let's go check it out together.
And I'm used to live in a small village around Nice. Too much fun in Nice during the season. I prefer my small mountains. Okay, so we should be at the train at 11 in 5 minutes.
Which way now? Wait,
And you, where are you from?
I wonder.
Okay, are you ready for the view? It just keeps getting better and better. Wait for it. And then the next actual clip is way better than this.
Is that not amazing? And then we go to an even better spot than this next. The cannon just went off.
up and down, not sideways, up and down. And then just go up and up. Can you do this? Look at this. Yeah, I literally
Okay, now after that lovely view, we rode the trolley all the way back down, and this is back in Cannes, not Nice, and this is the beach. This was one of my favorite spots. I mean, so was the view before, but this was just lovely.
No way. No way. No way. This is so cool.
Okay, it's kind of like obligatory if you're in a new country and you're by the ocean. You have to just touch the water, even if it's cold. So I put my feet in. It was freezing. It was worth it.